Alright, what's up everybody? I'm gonna teach you how to make a beat from scratch, okay? And this is something I've been itching to do, so, first things first, it just got to sound right to you. Cool. Nah, but honestly, here are some of the tips and tricks I use, okay? Just let me go into my teaching journal. Okay, so first, we're gonna go with sound selection. Okay, I usually just pull up Kontakt and just pick a random sound. It really depends on what I'm going for, if I'm honest with you. Okay, so I'm gonna make a beat I'm familiar with making. Okay, just in a typical style. It's mostly West Coast type of beats. So when you think West Coast, you think Dr. Dre, you think piano, okay, maybe some guitar, okay. I mean, it depends on how what what specific era you're trying to go for. I liked my favorite style that I particularly leaned towards was DJ Mustard style, okay. I just went ahead and took it to a more dark and aggressive feel. But I'm just gonna make something simple today. Okay, so I'm gonna start with keys, piano. Okay. So we have about 505 presets. Okay. Yeah, let's go. So I'm just gonna pick a random piano. I don't know. See, that's horrible. That's horrible. I like ignition keys, so you know what? I'm just gonna use ignition keys. Sounds good. So let's delete this. Okay. From my app. Goddamn. We'll be back after these messages. We're back. All right, so I was able to get here, but I don't like the sound. That's not like really the sound I'm trying to go for. All right, so we'll go back to damn. Back. All right, so we're just gonna skip to the next sound, whatever it was. I'm using 808, so I'm not really looking forward to using a specific bass sound. I'm more looking towards keys. Once again, looking for a piano. Cool. Yeah, I'm probably looking at different keys, has a different category. That's fine, just something random, I don't know, flashback. All right, that's cool, right? That's cool. Okay. So now that we got the sound, just quick run through. I am in the key of A minor, okay? And with that being said, it's just all the white keys, and the key is just a reference to the certain sequence of notes. And you know, there's some like little like glitches I can do in order just to make anything sound good. So for instance, I can just put my hands anywhere, it'll sound good. And the way I'm doing that is just, I literally just put my hands anywhere. I don't push everything all at once. It all goes down like in different timing. So if I were to press it all at once, it sounds something like this, right? But if you just push it down slowly, certain notes randomly, just anything, it's always a different sequence. Okay, cool. Just a little side note, right? Okay, here. Okay, so for this particular beat style, I usually like going around like 100 BPM. That's like the natural BPM that I aim for, just naturally. Okay. So with that being said, we got our sound selection. Okay. And then, like I mentioned, I am in the key of A minor, and so we'll just be using the first three notes of the scale. Okay, so with the first three notes, you get kind of like this haunting, like dark, I guess, emotion that it evokes just based upon these three sequence of notes in the A key of A minor, right? Okay, so particularly I like skipping a note, so I don't always will like go just up, 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 down, down, down. There's always like some type of like different sequence or like different interval, right? So it's just 1, 2, 3, right? We us musicians know it as 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'll just go like, okay, and kind of to get that sound, it's just, I mean, if I show you here on the screen, it's always like 3/16 of, it's always 3/16. So you can kind of get a feel for that type of rhythm, I guess. It for me, it mostly originated from the Paranoid beat, you know, that DJ Mustard made back like in like 2014. I kind of like stayed with that style, although I did give it a different feel. So yeah, with that being said, that's like what I usually do if I'm going for that specific sound. Okay, so now that I kind of got the bases covered, just let me go ahead and record something, just something random. It could be even in different what are intervals. So this is the 1, 2, 3. I could use a 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll use the 4, 5, 6. Look. All right. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that's kind of ringing out a little bit too short. It sounds empty right there. So we'll just add this one. Okay. Let's go. Little error right here. Just different timings, you know? I sounded wrong right here. Let's see. After a while, you kind of get a feel for it, you know? just kind of fill it out, whatever sounds good to you, you know? You get more familiar with the sound as time goes by. You know, it's like learning something. You might be mechanical at first. So, but after a while, you know, you get the hang of it. It's like muscle memory, but like kind of for sound, you know? Okay, so we got the first melody going. We're gonna create a second layer. Let me just copy this over. And I'm just out here giving little instructions, I guess. Yeah, it's cool. Sorry. Okay. So I mean that's pretty in high pitch, so we're just gonna try to hit a different sequence of frequencies. I mean not sequence, but just a different area of frequencies. Let's go. Okay. So I don't know. So just an octave lower. Maybe even lower. See, I don't like that. It sounds too like digital, you know? Like in the upper registers, it had more of a key feel to it. Check it. Damn. Maybe I just need a different sound, bro, honestly. I feel like the sound's definitely not assisting in creating. I guess I'm just gonna use one of my trusty sounds. I just got a bunch of them over here. I mean, it's never like just completely fluid. Like, well, it is sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, but like, it's never just like. You always gotta like mess around with it, you know. Okay, I mean, I think I'll go with like an acoustic feel. All right, so just so right there, I just you know, increased the reverb a little bit. Maybe a little more. Gives it more of a like a full sound, you know, more of a fuller sound. Okay. Let's try this again. That's cool, right? It's already like idea provoking. It's a little off, but that's fine. We'll fix it right now. And this is just like really off the top. Like I'm really just creating right now. Like in all honesty, this is just kind of like you develop like the formula, you know. Like it's just this, like it's just like a program, if you will. This should sound good. Or it might be too on beat. I might have to undo these moves. probably do like a third melody if I wanted to. Maybe like I don't know, maybe like some strings. I don't think I have it yet. Okay. I don't know. Alright, so now we're just gonna pull up some strings. What is that strings? Basins. No, doesn't have any strings, bro. I don't know, try basins. Sound like demonic and shit. That's cool. Okay, let me see. Yeah, it might be like too much, like, I guess they call it staccato when it's just like a hit, like it's just a note dun 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 versus like an extended like phrase, or not phrase, or just wrung out note. Like I was thinking strings, but like I don't know. It sounds like it's ringing out, so we'll check it out. Oh gosh. Oh no, it's there. Cool. But yeah. Okay, cool, let's check it out. That's a little crazy, that's cool. So, alright. So in regards to what I had said earlier, yeah, it was like 3/16. When I said 3/16, I really meant, what is that? 12/16. So for in regards to the note, what I said earlier, you extend it out to 12/16. Yeah, but it's cool sometimes. But let's see. Okay, so it sounds good, but we're just gonna add some reverb to it to give it more of a fuller sound, like I said earlier. So let's check it out. It's gonna be too much. Usually something like this, I'm under the impression it's gonna be like around 20%, like reverb output. That's cool. We got a little loop going. Okay, so usually for the drums, it's usually like, you know, just a simple pattern, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's really easy. We're in like 100 BPM. So since it's not a traditional double time trap, you just put the constant, which is either the snare, the snap, or the clap. I usually like claps in regards to like hype type beats, just because it gives it more of a turnt sound, you know. To my preference, this is like as turnt as I know it to be, so that's what I use now. Just gonna fill these in. Okay. So I mean, for the most part, this is what it is. Okay, let's check it out. We're just gonna put the kick right here. It's not even staring at the TV. I could do it at the TV though. I don't know, it's because I'm at a weird angle, I guess. Okay, that sounded cool. It's like certain placements, like certain places it sounds good and certain places it doesn't. Turn on the drums. I mean, honestly, I don't even like the 808 sample, but we're just gonna use it. It's not long enough, honestly. I thought I extended it. I'm not gonna go too much like into like the plugins that I use for my drums. Just something simple, you know, your standard. You always add plugins to your drums. You know, either for sure EQ, reverb, any other like other types of reverbs. Maybe you might add 2 reverbs, you know, things like that. Delays, very subtly, depends on what you're trying to go for, you know, but that's for another subject. Okay, I guess we could just copy this. I want to do a variation. It's always cool when you do different variations, you know. Variations are always very cool, and you could just be something simple, like just. Okay, so since it's like in the key of in the BPM of 100, there's like a certain bounce to the hi-hat that's gonna have. So we can either go from what I remember, you know, I haven't really been like, I don't really focus on beats like that, honestly, like but from my understanding, there's like a certain bounce to it, if for the certain tempo where there's like really like fast or like very like pimpish, like, you know what I mean, like depending on how aggressive you want to go. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some way you can work it to get achieved, but I haven't invested much time into that thought. But this is what it is. It should be pimpish. It might be a little fast. I'm not even sure. Yeah, there you go. You see that? Okay. Anyways. Okay. So we'll leave it at that for now. Okay. And then I got some more sounds here. So we're just gonna add like, you know, just a simple open hi-hat, give it a little bit more bounce, you know. And you always layer your 808 with your kick, you know. If you're going for the trap drums, there's many styles, but for this particular style of sub rap, you know, well, not, I think I like a lot of them. Well, I mean, unless you're going like boom boom bap, you know, or lo-fi, which is like a style boom boom bap, but whatever, right? Yeah, you just layer them. I mean, you could do different note switches with your 808 too. Like, I'm not gonna get into that. I'm just gonna keep it simple for now. And then if you wanted to do really cool things, you could add little different variations to your hi-hat. So I just added what is it? An X16th versus the 8th. And then if you want to go like a little bit more like just complex, I guess, you just add a 16th. So 16th triplet. So this might sound too fast, so I might go with the 8th triplet, but here, give me a second. Yeah, it sounds a little too fast for me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the 8th triplet. Okay, I think that's gonna give it the pimp feel I'm looking for, you know. Okay, So, you know, my eyes are tripping still. It's like, what is going on? All right, so new drink. Speaking of drink, stay thirsty, my friends. Crazy. Don't let the thirst kill you. All right, so we're just gonna double it, extending the entire, I guess, scene. Yeah, the scene. Okay. Okay. I still got like one more. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, no, not. Oh, stop. There you go. I'm tripping. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so where's that scene? Okay. So, you know, something cool that what the hell? It sounds like, you know, you might really like it, but I think it's like a little messy. I'm not like fixing everything, honestly. This is just kind of like, you get the idea, man. Like, you can definitely get crazy with it, like, if you really want to, you know. But that's aside the point, right? So something very cool that I've learned also is, you know, sometimes less is more. And for just this small tutorial, we're just gonna build some anticipation. You know, we're gonna create a different scene. This is like the most hype scene. Oh no, we're gonna create another scene. Watch. We're just gonna duplicate that one, that same one, and we're just gonna add that traditional DJ Mustard, like, and it also gives a variation of like, you know, he also uses the, hey. Yeah, that's cool. Let me see. That's crazy. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. So this is just a separate scene. It's gonna sound more hype. Usually, that's where you place the these chants. Okay. So now we build like a different section, and it's mainly that part that just gives it a way more hype sound. Just like, hey. It's more of a second constant, if you will, to just like back and forth. You know, like, it's more rhythm. There's more happening, you know. All right, cool. So now, we're gonna build a different scene, but in regards to the first scene, we'll leave this out. Okay, and then this. Then we might just like a little intro. Okay. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Okay. And then we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna go here. Okay, so we got like 4 scenes, right? And then we're just gonna, I'm not gonna get into like making verses. This is just a simple loop. You can get way more complex with it. You know, my standard tradition lately that I figured out was that, you know, you create like this type of arrangement in order to create the huge hypeness, and it can transition from like, you know, from 0 to 8 bars. You definitely need some type of like at least 8 bars to like simple, and then you build on that, and then you build on that, and then you have the option to even build on that even more if you'd like to, you know, creating more sounds that's happening within the rhythm. And then from there you just switch to your verse and created a way more simple balance to like transition that, you know. And but this is just something simple I'm gonna go for at the moment. You will still kind of get that effect here, but here, let me show you. Here, watch. As a matter of fact, I'll create that effect right now. It's really simple. And all I'm doing in actuality is just gonna take off the hi-hats. Oh snap, delete the sound. Okay, oh man. Programs, you know. It's like they're programming to mess up. Get on your nerves, you know. We'll just change the timing of this one. And we'll do, I think right here, right? Cool. And then it's cool. Okay, cool. I can't say. I can need more reverb. Cool. All right, cool. So, that's cool. And I just kind of like pick out a sound that kind of feels like it has enough going on, but it's not like all too complex, to give it that nice simple feel, that it's just like that transition feel of like, okay, this is a different part, this is a different section. Okay, so normally I would name this intro, second intro, hook part 1, hook part 2, or sometimes hook 1, because maybe I'll make a variation on the second hook or something, right? And then verse. Okay, cool. So let's just arrange it now. Oh snap. Let's leave it. This looks not right. Oh yeah, it might be right. I don't know, we'll fill it out. We'll see how that goes. That's cool. All right, let's fill it out. Yeah. So for here, we're just gonna add a little transitional kind of feel by adding a ending hi-hat, you know, just, it'll give it more of a transitional feel. Watch. And then just to kind of create more presence, we'll change the velocity. I mean, you can get really complex with the transitions, you know, different instrumentation, pauses, effects. You know, what do they call it? Gosh, it's like when you control how you record how the control effects modulate. No, I'm like huge brain fart at the moment. Gosh, I just don't really be like, nah. Even on my songwriting one, recording one, you know, gosh, I don't know how I'm missing that. Don't crucify me. I get enough of that. Okay, and that's pretty much it for that, man. You know, it's really the simple steps, bro. Like, that's really it, bro. And then you just create more variation. Like I said, you create like this huge complex, like lots going on, and then once you get there, it's like all you have to do is just take away and add, and just many variations. You don't have so much going on. It shouldn't be a problem, you know. In all honesty, you guys want to know how to write songs? All right, look. I'm just gonna do this, right? Okay. Obviously. Okay, so we got the beat, right? Let's fill it out. So this is like, so a lot of people have trouble with like matching their lyrics or whatever they have like lyrically going on, whether it be the melody or whatever, matching the feeling with the beat. And the way I've always approached it, or like after a certain point, was that, you know, you kind of gotta, how does the beat feel first? Like, you're not gonna rap about sing or whatever, create a totally off, like say you're singing about bunnies, the beat feels like bunnies, and you're freaking like over here about like get bitches, fuck money, you know, like just like, yeah, bro, like, you know, that's like, you gotta match what it feels like if you feel this, like, right, I literally just made this right now, like, it's really like that, like some like traditional like West Coast type of rap, you know, like you could really standard, you know, like braggadocious type of shit, like I got money, got bitches, you know, or you could go like the new route, like, you know, I like motivational stuff, like get that money, get the bag, but like we'll just keep it simple, because I know like sometimes rapping about these things might be difficult to some because they're not familiar with the entire they're not familiar with the entire like how it goes in regards to like, this still feels too like turned to me, like it's like a fine line between being able to like, okay, I can rap on that subject because it feels right, you know, versus like, oh, I'm doing it because I think it's right, but you know, it comes after practice, I guess, or whatever the case may be. So I guess like we'll just keep it like, I say I like my original style came from like DJ Mustard, you know, this is a DJ Mustard type beat. It's like West Coast ish, you know, Dr. Dre, DJ Mustard type beat or whatever, but this is a style I like I can definitely like write something to this, you know, if I wanted to, you know, so we'll just keep it standard. Like maybe something turn, say if you're rapping turn, like what are you specifically saying? Like, are you just going to be saying a wide variety of things, or are you sticking to one particular subject and, you know, staying around that? Okay, so for that you might, you know, like talk about the club. What's one quotable thing that happens at the club? You know, taking shots, dancing, two-turn. You call me two-turn Timmy. You know, like, I don't know, bro. Two-turn Timmy. Yeah, like, right? I don't know, like, honestly. Right? They call me two-turn Timmy. And then, like, there you just base it on getting two-turn. Maybe, like, just the transition between, like, getting turn and then getting two-turn, you know? So it's like, right? Two-turn Timmy. All right. Look, so we'll just keep it at that, right? And, you know, there's many ways to approach it. So I'll just leave it at that, and you can just hear me. Okay. So let me extend this, because we're going to need a cool minute just to rap. And then we'll keep it at, was it 3? And like I said before, I'd label all this just to know where I'm at, but it's just like, you know, I just did this. So shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. Okay, look. All right, so two-turn Timmy, right? All right, look. Y'all already know the more fucking deal. It's forever real. It's 419. You know what the fuck it be. Young Jesse on December 16th. Yeah. Call me. Look. Woo! They call me two-turn Timmy when I'm in a bed. Yeah, you know what it really fucking is. Pull up and hop out with that drink again. Yeah, I smoke, what it is. They call me two-turn Timmy when I'm up in this. Gotta get it and you know what the fuck I live. God damn, got it on the tip. Got it on the tap like I do to the tricks. Coming back and ain't no Young Jesse flow, ooh, and it's always like, whoa. Ha! Jeez Louise, I'm about that cheese, man, what you mean? Ooh, walk up in the club and I'm drinking. You know what it is, I'm sipping. I don't do that, man, I only pound. This is what it is, pushing P now. And I get it like this, and you know what it is. See me coming up, and I'm all up in bed. God damn, it's 4:20 now, it's time to puff now. Yeah, I done fucked up them words, but you know what it is, and this is what I serve. I make a beat and I kill it first verse. Man, you know what it is, what I serve. They call me two-turn Timmy when I'm up in this. God damn, you know that I got it on the wrist. I just flick it, then another brick is what it is when I'm all up in a fucking bitch. They call me two-turn Timmy, what you know, kid? I pull up, man, that's just really what it is. God damn, I'm the man. It's forever real, what you see,